Check out my creator's tutorial if you want to see how the following joke scene was made.
No excuses for being late to this test.
What if I said I was suffering from sexual exhaustion?
Use the other hand.
Okay guys, today I want to show you a little trick on how you can overcome jumbled dialogue within VEO3. What you might find is that sometimes, even though you separate the dialogue of two characters, it can sometimes get jumbled, or the same character, or sometimes both characters, can end up saying the same lines, which isn't what you want. So I'm just going to show you an example of this with a video that I generated.
No excuses for being late to this test.
Oh, what if I said I was suffering from sexual exhaustion?
So you can see there that both the gorilla and the other character, which was a college professor, repeated the same line or even jumbled up the lines. This obviously isn't what I wanted. I tried the same prompt probably 3 times and it just wasn't working. So rather than continue to spend credits trying to get it right, I thought I'd try something different, and that's a little trick. Well, it's not really a trick, it's just a little tip, and I'll show you that in today's video. So basically what I decided to do was to split both characters' lines into separate scenes. So I've got the college professor at the front of the class delivering the line, "There's no excuses for being late for this test." Then there's going to be a slight pause and she delivers that punchline, "Use the other hand." I'll just show you the prompt. So you can see the prompt there. And in between the dialogue, the first part of the dialogue and the 1 second pause, and then we have the second part of the dialogue. And then the second prompt I'm going to generate is Alfred the gorilla. He delivers his line, and then I've asked for another kind of pause. So if I show you the prompt, his line, "Oh, what if I said I was suffering from sexual exhaustion?" And then there's a 2-second delay, and then the students start laughing and he dips his head. So that's basically the full joke, but splitting it up into 2 separate scenes. So then what I'll do is use CapCut to edit these and then combine it into one and let the joke play out. I'm just going to show you these individual videos from the prompts. By themselves, they obviously don't make any sense, but when you edit and combine them, we can get the joke just how we like it.
No excuses for being late to this test. Use the other hand.
So that's the first one. So that's going to be the setup and the comeback. And then the middle part of the gag is in this prompt.
What if I said I was suffering from sexual exhaustion? What if I said I was suffering from
Okay, so that's the 2 scenes. If you notice on the first video there was subtitles. I obviously didn't want subtitles, but that sometimes happens. But there's something you can do in CapCut to get rid of those, or at least disguise them I'll show you how you do that. Okay, so now we're in CapCut. I just might as well tell you now, I did actually record this tutorial live, but unfortunately the audio on CapCut's scrambled with the video and they just didn't match. I tried re-editing it and it just wasn't matching, so I'm basically just recreating the edit that I did just so I can show you guys what I did to achieve the video. So it might look slightly different to the one included in the full tutorial, but the process is just still the same anyway. So I've got the two videos here. I'm just going to add the first one, and I kind of mentioned that it had subtitles which I didn't want. So to get rid of that, all you do is basically drag the video until they disappear to make it bigger. And because that's the first scene split into two is a fixed shot anyway, it's not going to make any difference. So that's that one done. And for the second video is this one. So we'll add that. Like I said, we just need to split it. So some way around here there was a bit of the pause. So let's just say I split it here. So I've dragged the line there and I use this button here, split. That one scene is now two, in effect. And then the same with Alfred's scene. Split that. Basically you just need to swap the scenes around. So it's roughly going to be, let's have a look. Something like that. And you just might need to shorten parts of it, otherwise the pause might go on too long. So you just drag the scene that way. So basically, like I said, this isn't the exact one that I did, but that's roughly the same process that I used. I expanded the frame to get rid of the subtitles, so the subtitles won't appear, which is exactly how we want it. So now I'm going to add this scene to the tutorial so you can see the final results.
No excuses for being late to this test.
What if I said I was suffering from sexual exhaustion?
Use the other hand.
Okay guys, that's the final scene, basically splitting up the two video generations that I did in VEO3. I think it worked out pretty well, and like I say, if I would have done that in the first place it would have just cost me like 2 prompts, whereas persevering sometimes with your one prompt trying to combine the setup, the comeback and the end gag, I could have tried that 5 times and it might never have worked. So I think this is a good little tip on how you can overcome jumbled dialogue. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial. If you have, please subscribe, like and drop a comment. I try and read all the comments, so if you do have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them.